thinking that to run of favourites will continue. Best backed and market mover is the favourite, the Kiwi, the one they have to catch. Turn Me Loose into $3.80. It was $5.50 in early betting.
Okay, market mover is Turn Me Loose, one of 13 Group 1 winners in this field. And what a race it is. This is the Sea of Four Stakes. There's Mourinho, horse number 6, and the All Black for the Gelagotas team. Think about some of the names that have won this race. Typhoon Tracy on 2 occasions. Black Caviar, Lonro, Redute's Choice, Saintly, Vo Rogue 3 times. Let's Elope has been won by some superstars.
Yeah, Richo, and look, class does prevail in the autumn after a nice spring. And
two barriers to line up into the gates. They'll be right to run. The CF4. Famous race. Starters on the ladder. And Hucklebuck coming in to complete it now. So the big field is ready for the Group 1. They're set. And away they go. Suavito jumped past. Bow Creek a bit slow towards the end early. Rebel Dane got away well. So did Massini, Mourinho, and Entirely Platinum. And Turn Me Loose is on the outside of this bunch of horses. Settled out, and Trust and Augustus on the move through as well. Massini leads. Turn Me Loose goes up and heads him now. Mourinho's third. Entirely Platinum in the oranges deep out fourth. A length and a half. Trust and Augustus, Rebel Dane and Suavito the rail. They're followed one further back in the field to Stratum Star. The inside, near the inside with Creek along the rail, and they're followed then by, next in the field is Red Bomber over on the outside, and then Boban Lucky Hustle trails. Further back in the field, then down the side was Hucklebuck. A length and a half away is Faulkner, Rising Romance, and Awesome Rock at the end. 600 to go now. Turn Me Loose left alone by a length and a half to Entirely Mourinho, and Massini's fourth. They're followed by Rebel Dane, Trust and August. Down on the inside is Favito needing a run from Fenway, and then came Stratum Star, Red Bomber, Hucklebuck and Bow Creek with Lucky Hustler behind them in traffic. Loose around the turn, more than a length on Mourinho. Entirely Platinum. Suavito is getting through. Lucky Hustler still in traffic, and so is Bow Creek on the Turn Me Loose. 150 to go. He's a length and a half. Suavito gets out and runs on, and here's Hucklebuck coming now. Suavito got to the lead. Suavito in front of Rebel Dane. Turn Me Loose. Suavito wins it. Lucky Hustler flew. He was unlucky. Close for third between Hucklebuck, Rebel Dane and Turn Me Loose on the rail. Boban, best work laid out wide on the course from Fenway. Awesome Rocks run a cracker. Then came Bow Creek. Behind them is Trusted August, Mourinho weak, and further back is Happy Trails, Entirely Platinum, Stratum Star, Massini. Well back is Rising Romance and Red Bomber, and Faulkner's one of the last to go over the line.
What a win to Suavito. Nigel Blackiston gets a Group 1, and the colours made famous by Weekend Delight. Ian Lewis's colours. Weekend Delight, Shiva's Revenge, runner-up in a Melbourne Cup. And let's spare a thought for young Luke Curry. He's worked so hard. He was the original rider doing a lot of work with Mackay Diva, and he went left and Mackay right, and you wouldn't history change. And it was a similar scenario with Black Caviar. He was keen to ride there, and they were keen to have him. They went with Luke Nolan, and every time a door opened, he went the wrong way. He's worked so hard since he's been married. He's been a young rider on the rise.
What a ride though, Richard.
Luke Curry, take a bow.
What a ride. He's beautiful marble, gate 1. Barriers can win races. He was 3 pairs back on the fence. He had a beautiful run up when Turn Me Loose pressed the button. Entirely Platinum in the orange drops off. Rebel Dane in the red cabbie drops off as well. Challenges out wide. But I tell you what, Suavito, she's won a Group 1 race here. She's had 12 months off. She had an spring to Nigel Blackiston and his team. Congratulations. Her trials leading into it were quite brilliant. There was some good for the couple of, might have been Crown Bet there with Matty, but it was a peach of a ride by Luke Curry. He saved every inch and he waited 57 kilos. The 5-year-old man, the $1 million mark now, winning her second Group 1.
Yeah, so unlucky was Lucky Hustler. Beauty, Bossy into a whole lot of trouble on Lucky Hustler. In fact, Suavito's just come out and Bossy just shakes his head across the line, says, can you believe it? Luke Curry, a Group 2003 on March. I think this will be his second Group 1.
Robbie Lang.
15 years later, $15.90 and $4.20. Lucky Hustler was Unlucky Hustler there, $1.90 in Hucklebuck. Terrific with the 7. Turn Me Loose, the favourite. 4th. He's the story of the race. Let's catch up with the winning rider, Luke Curry.
Luke Curry, Suavito winning the CF4 Group 1.
jockeys congratulate a jockey after a win like that? I mean, everyone was just cheering you on. Well done.
How good was that, Sam?
Outstanding.
A long time coming. It's a long time since the last one.
You had a good run throughout. The tempo was on.
Yeah, it was good speed. No, we sort of held our spot 3 pairs back. Always troubled. Like she was going to be there somewhere. She just needed a bit of luck, and that drew a bit on the corner. When she got through, she was strong on the line. She was really strong.
Nigel's always had, loved this mare. He's placed her perfectly. And first up, she's a ripper.
Yeah, you only have to go through her form and have a look at every time she's gone out, she's been competitive in whatever race he's put her in. He finds the right races, he gets her spot on. Obviously, he's given her a long break this time, and to come back and win a Group 1 first up's a big effort.
Well done, Curry. Taking the moment.
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, isn't that just fantastic? And Jimmy, what a ride by the young man.
Oh, look, it all comes back to, I've been saying it for years and years, including this right, City boss could have ridden it any better. Good on, deserved it. Nigel Blackiston, marvellous job to get her back, as you said, Simo. There was a lot of good runs in the race. Obviously, Lucky Hustler, he looked a little bit unlucky.
But that's him, isn't it? He needs his luck. He gets back and weaves.
And that's when he wins.
Yeah.
When he has no luck and he gets there the last bit.
Hucklebuck was enormous from gate 18. He got back.